Nathan, 3-1 win over Barnet to finish 2016. You wanted to end the year on a high. Certainly done that this afternoon.
Yeah, look, really pleased. It was a difficult first 45 minutes. You know, Barnet played well. They came out here. They're a good side. And to be fair, they got some real good players, some physical players, some technical players, and they came out. And as I said, it was a good 45 minutes. We started a little bit. Started very well actually. And maybe could have taken the lead for the first sort of 15 minutes. We were really on the front foot, and then it was quite an even game. We got a goal from a wonderful free kick, and they scored from a little bit of second phase. So at half time it was probably a fair result if not. But then second half we asked them to come out and just lift the tempo a little bit, and they did that. And I said I thought we deserved a win, and I'm very pleased.
So you made 4 changes to the side that lost to Colchester here on Boxing Day. One of those changes was Jordan Cook up front alongside Danny Hilton. Certainly looked lively.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, we made changes not because of the defeat. We made changes because of the squad we have and because of the close proximity of the 3 games plus the Accrington after that. So look, we made changes to freshen up the team and to give us a real impetus. We've got a hungry group that wants to prove that they can play, and that was the case today. I said we brought in Potts and Sheehan who've been out recently. And we had to make changes during the game, but again, the ones who came in today to start: Jonathan Smith, outstanding; Alex Gillard, when he comes on, wonderful, got his goal, and the old favourites were on score sheet.
I was coming on to Jonathan Smith. So it was only his second league start of the season, but he won the free kick for the first goal. He played a part in the second, putting the ball back into the box, and his pressing and all-round energy in midfield were a big part of the performance. Of
course, but that's Madger. He does that day in day out. He's been very patient. Probably I've been a little unfair to him, in his eyes, but he trains at the absolute level every day. He's a pleasure to work with, and I'm delighted to have him. And I thought he was excellent. And I said we wanted that energy today. We wanted to start with an energy, so we didn't want to sort of let Barnet sit off us and we play and have possession and big loads of possession and not have anything. So we wanted to start on the front foot. So I picked the team for that, and I thought they did, and I thought we were excellent. Jonathan was part of that.
Dan Potts obviously was one of the others that came back into the side. He had to go off just before the half hour. Was that a recurrence of the knee injury that he suffered recently?
We think so, but as I said, we didn't want to take any risks with him and anything, and they're all keen to come back so quickly that sometimes we have to hold them back. But he started well, and I said hopefully it's nothing going to be too serious.
Alan Sheehan, the 4th person to come back into the team, and that one with the left foot. What a wonderful opener.
Yeah, I mean, wonderful. I've seen him do that down the years, and that's part and parcel of why we brought him in. He's a wonderful technician, and he's a great free kick, a real good free kick. But I said him and Cameron do that day in day out in terms of their practice, so it's no coincidence.
And there's obviously a bit of controversy surrounding their equalising goal. Did Christian think it was offside, or?
Yeah, I think Christian thought he was offside, but it was a lot of events that led up to it that we weren't really happy with. We can't criticise referees and stuff, but there was a lot of stuff today that went on, and it was just really surprising at some of the decisions. And there was one before it when Scotty headed the ball back to our keeper and he gave a free kick. It was like a physical game. He wasn't a foul or anything. He said he went through the man, but Johnny Kindy's he's a mammoth. He's so difficult to get around. You have to have that physical contact. There's a lot of decisions really, but look, they deserved a goal because they were a bright side, and they came here to play. Fair play to them. I said I thought it was a good game, but I'm thoroughly delighted with the win.
And before we come on to the other goals, you mentioned Scotty Cuthbert there. I mean, he was immense again, as he has been recently at the heart of defence, and he seemed to really relish that battle with Kindy, didn't he?
Yeah, but that's why he's there. He plays centrally. He loves that physical contact. That's why he's there. He's quick. He's quicker than people think. He's very quick. He's like that. And he's doing well, and he's leading at the minute, which is the captain, Or people came in and said, well, we're bringing in leaders, maybe that's the end of it. No, that's the start of it, because we ask him to be better, we want him to be better, and he put in a man performance today, and we like that.
We come out after the half-time break, start the second half. Jonathan Smith had a shot within 12 seconds. Jordan Cook puts the ball in the back of the net.
Which was onside, by the way. Which was onside.
Yeah? We've seen that again.
Yeah, we've seen that again. It's onside. Then straight away, he's had another opportunity where Danny slid him in, and they've given offside, and he's onside again. Yeah. So we've seen the video back. So it's 2 errors, and those are the things that we that's how we work on day in day out, and it's up to those who officiate to get them right, and they didn't, and that's what we're disappointed with, because we're getting a lot here. So something else to be done, because we can't berate or we can't be animated and anything, but it's it's key decisions they're getting wrong, and disappointed with that because Jordan needed that goal and it was a great run, a great finish, and it's the wrong decision.
Well, I think just before that, obviously Cameron had scored the second goal, which was a cracker, and then obviously Jordan's one that was ruled out was followed a few seconds later by a terrific strike from Alex Gillian for the third.
Yeah, and so we game changers, and we asked them, and Alex came on early, and it was a game changer because he settled us down a little bit in possession and was key to that. And then the others we brought on were again important to what we did. JJ came on and so on, and then Ollie Lee, too late to impact, but no, we were pleased with the performance. Everyone put in a shift, and it sets us up for a big game and the first game of the new year.
Just on Alan Sheeran going off, was that just precautionary because he's been missing a couple of weeks? Nothing?
Yeah, no, look, I said he felt a bit of tightness. If tightness turns into injury, and we don't want that, so yeah, that's what that was.
And obviously you mentioned Portsmouth away on Monday, massive game to start 2017. You went to watch them last night, what you could see of it in the fog?
Well, yeah, I saw 22 players sort of in motion, but I couldn't tell you much about the game. But me and Mick enjoyed the fish and chips down there, so it was okay. Well, Mick had a pie, but it was lovely to go down Palmer's fish and chip shop, go back to an old home of mine, and it was a good trip in the end.
Good stuff. When talking of food, the boys will be in for breakfast and then training in the morning, preparing properly, because obviously a really quick turnaround, 2 games in 3 days, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's the fixture congestion and so on, and that, and thankfully we've got the squad to cope with it. It's a great time. People moan about the congestion and about how many games and people get to recover and so on, but look, it's the British Christmas time and New Year, and it's a wonderful tradition, and it's as good as any.
And a final message, New Year message for the fans going into 2017.
Just look, I've had a year at the club now, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I just thank them all for the support, the constant support they get. I was listening to John McGreal, saying how wonderful it was to take 200 fans with him to Kenilworth Road and so on, and without being disrespectful to anyone, we take that everywhere. We take thousands with us, and they're a wonderful set of fans. Thank them for the support they've given me, for the welcome they've given me. I hope we can do something special. Well, I believe we're going to do something special together. So, have a great time tonight, and then get ready for a barnstormer down at Fratton Park.
Well done today, Nathan.
Cheers, thank you.